Key Factor in the building.
In this area.
Yeah, okay. You just talk straight to me.
All right, bet. We good.
But yeah, bro, so why do you go by Key Factor?
Well, it started out as Factor at first, but the first day I was actually on my way to the studio. My brother had said that was G-Man. He said that was a little too cliche, just Factor by itself. So he said I had to add something to it to make it better.
Yeah.
So we just started going through different names on our way to the lab, and then he just going through names, and then he said Key Factor, and then I was like, yeah, I like that one. So we just rolled with it from there. So I really got my name on my first day to the studio.
Oh, okay.
Heading to the lab.
When was that?
I was 15, so it was some years ago.
So even before you Central, huh?
Way before then.
That's lit, bro.
For sure.
G-Made, he real popular in the town, bro. Tell us about your relationship with G-Made.
He pretty much taught me everything that I know, like far as like the ins and outs and the does and don'ts. From basically how to approach everything, with far as just from recording to building relationships, networking, engineering, delivery on the music, production, really everything. So everything that I do and I know how to do, I learned from my brother.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what you working on right now? Even with the project just dropping, is you like working on promoting, just getting that out more, or are you working on something else?
I'm still promoting that, but right now I got a collab EP coming out with T Mace. Yeah. Yeah, that's first heard here too, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many y'all gonna put on there?
I'm gonna just keep that on the low, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got some stuff though, man. We got some shit. You
definitely got bounce in your music. Do drugs play any part in the making of your music?
Nah, I don't smoke really. I don't smoke or nothing. I like sipping shit, but it's just, far like with smoking and shit, that's just occasionally like if I feel like it, but I don't really smoke and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them.
What's your opinion on the local music scene here in Tulsa?
I feel like it's on the rise, but at the same time, I still feel like we slept on in a major way. But it's some people out there making some noise, but I still feel like we slept on in a major way still.
Okay. When you say slept on, what you mean? Like the world don't know about us, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause there's a lot of talent here. Like, it's a lot. I mean, if you ask who good, you really can't say nobody because there's so many.
So what we doing wrong?
Shit, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's not enough. I feel like it's not enough major platforms here, like not enough bigger platforms. I feel like the people who do got the clout, like they really not engaging like they should. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to drop no names, but that's just real.
Understandable. I'm sure we know what you mean.
Yeah.
Have your sound ever been compared to anybody in the industry? Like, have somebody ever told you, bro, you sound like...
Nah, I never heard I sound like nobody, but I heard, like, everybody say my shit sound West Coast.
Yeah.
And shit, I expect that off top because that's just my whole element.
Yeah.
That's just what I do.
So you feel good about that comparison?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I shoot for, man. That's what I was raised on, so that's what it is.
Okay, so we know the West Coast don't really play games with like rap beats and stuff like that. My question to you is, how would you take it if somebody dissed you in a rap?
Specifically from somebody on the West End or just somebody, period?
Just a person in general.
We gonna handle it. I'm gonna handle it. It's people here that like then said some shit and that like came back around to me and I approached them and yeah, they know who they is.
So you couldn't see yourself doing a rap beat for promotion?
Nah, I
not
feel
happening.
Yeah, it ain't really my flavor.
Why not?
Shit, I feel like if I got an issue with somebody, I'm gonna handle it.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gotta
playing on the microphone.
Yeah, I ain't gotta do all that. Yeah.
All right. So can you see weed ever being legalized in Oklahoma?
know. Maybe.
Maybe.
If they keep shooting for it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how much trouble they got to go through to get it done. But if it leads down to everybody just voting, then yeah, I think it'll fall through.
Okay. So, do you rap about real life experiences?
Yeah, everything I rap about is just reality rap, man, is what I call it. Like, everything I do, I want the next person to feel it like, because a nigga done dealt with a whole lot just growing up, you know what I'm saying, from at a young age, really. Like, so when I spit it, I want you to come into my environment, like, and feel what I done felt, and just vividly, you know what I'm saying, see what a nigga done dealt with, you know what I'm saying, through the music or whatever.
So is that philosophy the same thing that encouraged your 92 project, your 1992 project?
Yeah, most definitely.
Smooth. Tell us a little bit more about the 92 project.
Well, I recorded it in here first off.
Oh, you?
Yeah, I did everything here in this house, in this living room. I engineered the whole thing. As far as the production, I work with a dude over there on the West Coast named JP Banks. I'm pretty sure you heard of. I've seen a lot of people in your videos do some shit on his beat, so he pretty popping out there. He the one who made that. He made the Sleepwalking beat for Mozzie. So yeah, he got some bangers, man. And I made it toward the end of last year. So it took me about pretty much the whole year to make it, because I pretty much wanted to like have it well mapped out as far as the sound and my production, as far as like who I wanted to use. I used a few other people outside of JP Banks, but not that many. He pretty much did like 90% of the project.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what's the go-to record on the 92 project that you would advise a first-time listener to? And why?
That's a good question. More Problems with T-Mace. And the reason I say that one is because I got my biggest reaction out of that song.
Okay.
So,
was you expecting that? You wasn't?
As far as the collab or the reactions?
No, as far as that being one of the biggest reacting songs.
I didn't at all. So when I did, that's when we started like working a lot more. But it wasn't only because I didn't start working with him more just because I got my biggest reaction from the collab song with him. It was just as far as like, so I felt like it was only right, and we made dope music together.
Yeah. And
we like actual homies, like we kicking and shit, so you feel me? So that's really the whole come about by doing the EP and shit with him. So, yeah.
Okay, so we know you don't, your music not fabricated, but how you feel about people who exaggerate what's your opinion on people who do exaggerate in their music?
As far as like
not telling the truth.
Shit, I would say I don't respect it personally, cause I feel like you don't have to pretend to be something that you're not just to get respect. I mean, I feel like you can be yourself and get respect. You know what I'm saying? Cause think of the people in the game that's like being themselves and they get respected. Like Kendrick, for an example. Really, just anybody. Not even just in the industry, but local too. Like you can just be yourself and get respected.
Yeah.
Shit like you just be yourself. You ain't gotta act like a thug and like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with you.
Okay. So last year, or was it 2 years ago? I can't recall exactly. You dropped a cypher with Vivid.
Yeah.
As of late, we haven't heard too much from Vivid as a group. What's going on there?
We had a split just due to some personal situations that I don't want to really get deep into, but at the end of the day, we came together and like discussed differences, and we came up with what was best But we back in motion though, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really know. But we got shit back going and we got everything back rolling.
So what's some of the stuff that some of the other guys got going on that you might be able to speak on?
J-Rob got a project that's out right now. I want to say it, but I ain't gonna even front. I can't fucking pronounce it.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it. But that's out. KY, he got an album that's getting ready to drop. And J-Rock, he's still working too. So yeah, it's just basically solo projects and just shit. They back in motion now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I follow your internet presence, and you speak a lot of real stuff, and you constantly dropping, you know, positive information in your posts. Or at least I'm gonna just say it's game. I ain't gonna always say it's positive, but it is game.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's positive, something somebody want to hear or something that nobody want to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
But would you consider yourself a good guy or a bad guy when it comes to the music scene?
I would say good.
And when I say good guy, you know, you got your Suge Knights.
Yeah.
You got your Tupac was a bad guy at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Diddy done being the bad guy. 50 Cent done being the bad guy. But you got your Coles and your, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's more in your stature or more in the music that you produce that make you the good guy?
I would say myself in the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get ignorant, but that's only if it's like the right situation. Mm-hmm. Like if you being just highly disrespectful or all in my fucking face or something like.
Yeah.
Then, you know, it's go time then. But other than that, you know, I'm pretty chill, man. I'm just straight to the music.
So describe the type of person that really gonna like your music?
If you fuck with anybody from the West Coast, you gonna like my music. That's just the easiest way I can explain it. So, nigga, if you like Nip, YG, Mozzie, fucking, anybody from the West that's dope, you gonna fuck with my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so could you take a deal? You know, you speaking on Nip and YG, these is like guys who popular for, you know, being real strategic with they deals and stuff like that. Could you take a deal?
If everything is written out right, but it just depends on what they talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go through it by myself. I would like definitely get like my sources involved and overlook everything and see if it's the best way to go. But if so, yeah, I would. But it just depends on the situation.
Yeah. Okay. So could you drop like a hot 8 or 16 right now? Just, you know. You got your sway in the morning ready right now, or that's something that you couldn't even do right now?
I mean, I can pull a pad out for you, you know what I'm saying?
Just something, you know, so we get a up loud, close, Spencer exclusive chase.
Gotta make it look alive on this life that I chose. Tell it like it is, Sally, homie, ain't it dumb? Live and die by it when you really on that road. City of the thugs in my county, I suppose. I judge upon myself when I ain't looking how I'm living. Claiming that they down will lay the flank, but I ain't tripping. It's R.P. to Hoodlum, took it back and reminiscing. Young age, getting blast. Started out with sipping. Really took a chance with the life I'm corrupt to. Knowing right from wrong, but I ain't doing what I'm supposed to. Caught up on the block, cause I ain't knowing who to go to. God in my ear, he said, listen, I'ma change you. Look alive, cause life is short and then you die. It's easier than said, but it was hard to try and cry. Caught up in the long run, Sally, you a lie. Ride with the homies and the speaks playing high. Yeah. Feel me?
That's exactly what you hear in your music, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, just, you know what I'm saying, everyday shit, man.
That's exactly what we were hearing right there, bro.
Yeah. And that's actually some new shit that I'm supposed to drop with the squad. We got a little single that we about to put out with Vivid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what that song.
Yeah, we ready for that, and we ready for the
man,
next
it's
bro.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, another cypher too. We ready to do that. I had an idea about that shit.
Yeah.
I had a little idea, so yeah, we might get it back in motion.
That was probably one of the most popular of the 5 that we shot that day. I want to say that was like the most popular one.
Yeah, it's untouchable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best ones, man. Then it came out to town.
Okay, so speaking back on the music tip, what's your goal by the end of 2018? Like, when 2018 touch, what makes that a successful year? When 2019 touch, what makes 2018 a successful year?
I'm trying to, man, I'm just trying to get out there more. Like, I want more people to hear more of the music, travel a lot more, and well, same thing I said in my last interview, man, do bigger features, man. So, yeah.
And interesting you say that, because my next question would be like, who are some features that you see yourself collaborating with?
I got something in the works with Sausalino. I don't know if you know who that is. We got some shit coming. Nani Blanco, I like her. She from Sacktown too.
Okay.
She actually from Oak Park, where Mozzie from.
Okay.
So yeah, she dope, man.
Nani Blanco?
Yeah, she
I think
dope.
she hit me up for
one shot a few videos for her.
Okay.
So yeah, she dope, man. Anybody else? I could name other people, but you know, with some other niggas, you just gotta have that grip. And niggas is on the budget. I ain't gonna even front.
Yeah.
So nigga, I'm reaching out to who I can work with.
It's a grind.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shit. Yeah, I would say Nani and Sausalino. But yeah, the Sausalino shit, that's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah. We know you do the music, you rap, but do you do anything outside of music, like producing? I heard you say you engineer.
Yeah, a lot of people would get that mixed up when I say engineer. They think I'm talking about making beats, but I engineer like far as I mix and master music, you know what I'm saying? I do that a lot on my spare time. Like, people will come over. Like, I done some shit with Chuck. I done shit for KO. Everybody in Vivid, of course. I can keep going on and on, man.
Yeah.
I work for a lot of people here in town.
Anything outside of that? You make beats or anything like that?
Nah, I don't fool with the beats or nothing. Yeah, but.
Well, yeah, bro, I would just say, you know, your closing statements and where to follow you at.
You can give Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at KeyXFactor, man. Yeah.